Hi, friends. It's Miss Allie, and it's time for another read aloud. This story is called Do Unto Otters by Laurie Keller. In this story, a bunny becomes neighbors with some otters, and he learns how to treat the people around him. Before we start reading, we're going to look at the book. We're going to preview the book by looking at the cover. Here is the cover, Do Unto Otters. What are you noticing about the cover? It says, Do Unto Otters, a book about manners. Also, before we start reading, we're going to go over some vocabulary words to make sure we know what they mean. The first word is neighbor. I'm sure you've heard the word neighbor before. Neighbor can mean the people who live near you. The people who live next to you are your neighbors. Neighbor can also mean people in your community. So I have neighbors at school, I have neighbors at home, I have different communities, and my neighbors are the people in my communities. The next word is polite. You've probably heard polite before. Polite means using manners, being kind, doing things for other people. This is all what polite means. Saying please and thank you. We have some more vocabulary words too. The next word is interrupt. Interrupt means to talk while someone else is talking or a disturbance. So in the picture of interrupt, it looks like this boy was thinking something. This boy in the orange is thinking something, and the boy in the yellow is coming in and interrupting his thought. He's disturbing his thought. That's what interrupt means. The next word is honest. Here's a picture of Pinocchio. When Pinocchio lies, his nose grows. He is not being honest. Honest means to tell the truth. The next word is cooperate. Cooperate means to work together. You can see there are 4 people here who are each bringing a different puzzle piece to put the puzzle together. Cooperate means working together to achieve your goals, to do something. Awesome. Now that we have our vocabulary words ready, we are ready to start reading the story, Do Unto Otters. Do Unto Otters, a book about manners by Laurie Keller. Doody-doo, 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 doody-doo. Doody-doo, doody-dong. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. We're your new neighbors, the Otters. Otters? Otters? My new neighbors are otters? I don't know anything about otters. What if we don't get along? And there's the rabbit thinking, pesky otters, lousy rabbit. Mr. Rabbit, I know an old saying, do unto otters as you would have otters do unto you. What does that mean? It simply means treat otters the same way you'd like otters to treat you. Treat otters the same way I'd like otters to treat me? How would I like otters to treat me? How would I like otters to treat me. Well, I like otters to be friendly. A cheerful hello, a nice smile, and good eye contact are all part of being friendly. Friendliness is very important to me, especially after my last neighbor, Mrs. Grrr. Looks like the rabbit's last neighbor was a bear. I'd like otters to be polite. They should know when to say please. Please look. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Rabbit. Would you please return my ball there? Pretty please with carrots on top. Would you like to stop? Would you like me to stop stinging you? Yes, please. I can say please in 5 languages. In Spanish, por favor. In French, s'il vous plaît. In Japanese, kurasen. In Pig Latin, ease play. Say the magic word and I'll turn these clams into $1 million. The magic word rhymes with this picture of cheese. I wonder what the magic word is. They should know when to say thank you. Thanks for looking. Dear Mr. Rabbit, thank you very much for returning my ball. You must have returned a lot of balls before because you made it look so easy. Balls sure are bouncy and rolly, but I'll try to keep it under control next time. Sincerely, Otter. Would you like me to sting you now? No, thank you. Then please take my business card and call me when you're ready. I can say thank you in 5 languages. In Spanish, gracias. French, merci. German, dankeschön. Japanese, arigato. Pig Latin, enkte uye. Superb. Did you say please or cheese? And the squirrel's saying, nice beak. And the bird says, thanks. And they should know when to say, excuse me. Burp. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, Miss Otter. Excuse me, Mr. B. I need to run and check on something. Pfft. Oops. Well, PU is the same in any language. I can say excuse me in 5 languages. In Spanish, dispensame. French, pardon-moi. German, Einschützensie. Japanese, sumimasen. And in Pig Latin, excuse me. It worked in rehearsal. Excuse me for interrupting your reading, but I heard you say, please, not cheese. Otters should be honest. We talked about honest too. That means they should keep their promises. My word is as good as gold. Fish. Not lie. I never lie. It makes my whiskers itch. And not cheat. Cheating makes my whiskers itch too. I wonder if I should see a doctor. I would like otters to be considerate. You know, being a good listener, asking before borrowing something, not littering, being patient, caring for all creatures big and small, opening the door for someone, being on time, respecting the elderly, helping neighbor untangle ears. It's always good to have a considerate neighbor. It wouldn't hurt otters to be kind. Everyone appreciates a kind act, no matter how bad it smells. Well, I think the rabbit thinks the fish don't smell very good. Oh, and what's that word? Cooperate. Otters should learn to cooperate. Did someone say operate? Cooperate. To work well together. You know how to cooperate. I see otters like to play. Whee! I hope they know how to play fair. Come on, you two. Says Otters rules for fair play. Be a good sport. Play by the rules. Take turns. Include everyone, even bees. He's saying, you won. I like the Otters rules for fair play. I'd like it if we could share things, like our favorite books, Harry Otter and Goldilocks and the Three Hares. Our favorite activities, like go fish. Okay. Our favorite treats, maybe not the treats. I hope Otters won't tease me about my doody-doo song, my extra large swim fins, my bad hair days. I hope Otters won't tease anyone about anything. Teasing is mean. It's the worst. It's worse than having a clam snap shut on your nose. I think otters should apologize when they do something wrong. I'm sorry I used your ear as a tissue, and I hope they can be forgiving when I do something wrong. I'm sorry I called you Snotter. Oh, you, that's okay. So there, that's how I'd like otters to treat me. You see, Mr. Rabbit, I told you it was simple. Doody-doo, doody-doo, doody-doo. Right, just doody-doo unto otters, as you would have otters doody-doo unto you. I hope you liked that story. Do Unto Otters is a great story to read at the beginning of the year. It's a great way to learn how others in your community want to be treated. I hope you got some great ideas for how to treat other people and build a great class community this year. As you're thinking about the story we just read, I want you to make a connection to yourself. How do you want to be treated by others? How do you want others to treat you? Be thinking about that. Your task for today is to come up with one norm you think our class should have this year. A norm is like a rule. It's like the things we were listening to in Do Unto Otters. It's a way that you want to be treated, and you think your friends in class want to be treated as well. So you're going to come up with one norm you think our class should have this year. You can make a video recording, draw a picture, or write the norm down. Anyone works. It is up to you how you want to create this task. When you're done, either take a picture of your picture or the sentence you wrote and upload it to Firefly, or you can upload your video to Firefly saying the norm you think should be in our class this year. Can't wait to see the great norms you come up with. Bye, friends.